name is Joakim Noah, and I play for the Chicago Bulls. I got introduced to Fela at a very young age. My mother and my father used to listen to it, and just growing up, it was the music that I would wake up to. Fela Kuti is before my generation, but he's somebody that I still admire. Because I think that we live in a society right now where people are kind of afraid to say how they feel. But Fela was never afraid to speak his truth. You look at, even leaders of countries now, and they can't even do that. I think for my generation, there hasn't been anybody since Tupac that, spoke up a real powerful, impactful message. And Fela, to me, is kind of like the pioneer of that.
Them live sorrow, tears and blood.
I love so many of the tracks. Sorrow, Tears and Blood. That's one of my favorite. I think I can relate in the way that he thinks. When he spoke about religion and the way Christianity was brought in, the way Islam was brought into Africa. That's something that not a lot of people talk about. And whether people disagree with it or not, I think that that's a beautiful thing, that he was somebody who was able to speak his mind. I was lucky enough to be invited to Obama's birthday party this summer, and we got to spend a little time with each other. We weren't allowed to bring him any presents, but I told him I would bring him a couple Fela CDs. And he said, man, I'm 49 years old. You think I don't know who Fela is? To me, that it just said a lot about him. Somebody who knows Fela is somebody who knows his origins and knows his roots. And I respect that. I don't think George Bush knows about Fela Kuti, you know what I mean? Fela was a man of the people, and the way he performed was, it was for the people. He studied in England and studied in America, but went back to Africa to help his people. Those are the people that I'm attracted to. People that they don't feel like they're bigger than anybody. When I think of Fela, I think of Africa, and I think of my roots. As soon as season's over, I love going back to Africa, going to spend time with my grandfather. He tells me the stories about my family, the older generations. What I love the most about Fela is how he really did stick to his roots. My grandfather always tells me, he says in French, I know where I'm from, therefore I know who I am.